The Department of Housing and Urban Development is turning up the heat on housing authorities to check citizenships and immigration status to make sure everyone is following the law. Our Washington, D.C. reporter Felicia Ashley joining us live from the D.C. Bureau. So, Felicia, the district has until March to verify its information.
That's right. And DC Housing says that it's already been required to do this. HUD already requires all housing authorities to make sure they verify families' immigration status as well as their citizenship. Now, right now, what's happening is that they're asking authorities to double check. In December, HUD sent a notification to housing authorities across the country to verify the status of families. This does not mean DC Housing or HUD policies have changed. The mandated review means DC Housing is confirming it has correctly documented its files. I spoke to Abel Nunez from the Central American Resource Center. He helps immigrants with housing in the DMV. He says what's being asked isn't anything new. How it's being done and the why is what's different.
The reality is that for many years, HUD and any other federal services, because of the rules that were put in place by the Clinton administration, people that are undocumented may not and will not receive any resources from the federal government, whether that be in housing or any other services that they may provide. You know, there's also issues of privacy when you transmit this amount of data, because they transmit everyone, and so it doesn't just apply to anyone. They're doing it under the rules that they're verifying that everybody is a citizen.
This is a copy of the letter that DC Housing Authority sent to 23 third-party property managers to fulfill HUD's mandate. It requested the following from each household member at their site: a signed and dated declaration of Section 214 status form, birth certificate, social security card, if applicable, permanent green card, naturalization certificate, and ID for anyone 18 and under. They had until today to provide that information. DC Housing says it's still waiting on documentation from 2 property managers. Nunez says that where some of the concern comes is that if family members are missing documentation because there's an unknown of what happens next. Back to you.
So, Felicia, where does DC Housing stand right now when it comes to verifying families?
That's a great question. I reached out to DC Housing. I actually got a response just a moment ago, and they said that they are still reviewing families and that they have verified at this time, and they're still reviewing all program participants, including the approximately 20,000 assisted by federal programs, to confirm all of their citizenship. Now, they also mentioned that their citizenship is already confirmed when they enter the program. For now, reporting live from the DC Bureau, Felicia Ashley, 7 News.